You're having problems with your RV pump, aren't you? How did I guess? All right, I'm filming this pre-portion inside because I did the rest of the filming outside the other day. It was beautiful. Today it's rainy and cold. Anyway, stick with me because I'm going to show you what I found was wrong with my RV pump and a couple other things you can check to see what might be going on with yours. Hey guys, welcome to Bob's Tech Tips, Tricks, and RV Information. Basically I'm going to do some of these videos and blog posts when we run across something in the RV that I think you guys would find interesting, and today we're doing one of those. I was having problems with our onboard pump pumping water into our system, and what would happen was it would take forever for the pump to reach pressure, and once we opened a valve or opened a faucet, the pressure would release, the pump would turn on, and there would be very little water. So let me get into it and show you what I found. Okay, so first thing you're going to do is get into your storage or basement area where your pump is. Mine is under here, right behind the control panel where my dump valves are, my wash valves for the dump tank, or black tanks rather, and the inlet for my onboard tank, as well as a faucet. So everything is right up here on this front panel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove 4 screws and take this panel right here off, and right behind it is going to be our pump. Alright, so with those 4 screws removed, we're going to take this panel out of the way. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to look inside here, and you can see that we've got our pump right here. And the first thing I did was to check my filter back there. You've got a filter on the inlet side, and it is going to be back over here under this little round part. And basically what you do is you just screw it off, and then you can look and make sure that it's not plugged up, and then screw it back on. Kind of hard to do with one hand, and kind of hard to do while it's back in this area. But if you want to loosen the pump, you've got to remove the screws on your feet here and take that pump out, and you get a little bit better access to it. So what I thought the problem was the filter was all plugged up. That wasn't the case. If you look right here, we had an inlet from our tank into the pump, and it had been up here, and it was kinked off just like this. So that was the problem. So what I had to do is just push it down into the tank area down there and make sure that it wasn't kinked any longer, and then everything started working correctly. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that kink out, and I'll buy one of those little barb connectors and a couple of hose clamps. I'll cut that kink out, put the barb connector in there, tighten down the hose clamps, and then we'll have a nice solid piece again, because right now it's still acting kinked. I mean, it works a lot better. It functions correctly, almost, but it still works a lot better than what it did. I think once I get the barb connector in there and get it back together, it's going to be 100% working the way it's supposed to. So that's what we've got for you for today. Be sure to subscribe to our email list. Catch us on any of our social medias. You can find that at the top of our website at www.longwindingroads.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.
Thanks for watching. Before you leave, hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the bell so you get notifications as to when our new videos come out. Then head over to our website, longwindingroads.com. See you next time. Happy travels.